Well, Miami native. I went to law school here in South Florida. I went to college here in South Florida, high school in South Florida. I'm a dedicated servant to the community. I served as the vice president of the City Council of Hialeah at the age of 27 years old. I resigned and I pursued my legal career. I started De La Rosa Law with efforts to focus on the community. I saw that there was a lack of attention to each individual case. Attorneys were more focused on larger corporations and not giving the full detail that each citizen deserved.
Why did you become a lawyer?
I became a lawyer because I wanted to make sure that every single person had a voice and that every single person that had an issue in their life knew that there was someone that they could trust that was always going to guide them and was going to make sure that they fought effortlessly to make sure that their claim or their issue was resolved in the quickest, most respectful and professional manner.
Why did you start?
Started De La Rosa Law right after being a councilman at the age of 27 years old. I was the vice president of the city of Hialeah, and I spent about 2.5, 3 years working with the community, knowing their exact needs and issues. I helped pass legislation statewide to make sure that people's quality of lives were bettered every single day. And when I resigned from the city council and when I left public office, I decided to continue to fight for the community. And I saw that there was a lack of proper legal representation in what is the service to each individual client, as opposed to working on just large corporations or quite frankly, greed and money. At the end of the day, the legal field is about helping each other and helping people that don't know the correct process or don't know how to fight for themselves. I created De La Rosa Law because I wanted people to know that I'm here to fight for you, and I will stand next to you and make sure that your issue is resolved in the quickest, most professional manner.
What type of legal cases are you working with at De La Rosa Law?
Well, currently right now we're working on a large mass tort, which is Camp Lejeune. For about 30 years, the federal government had contaminated water and millions of people suffered and thousands have died due to the lack of quality of water in Camp Lejeune. We also handle personal injury matters. We handle first-party property claims. Our goal here is to make sure that each and every one of you and your claims and your loved ones is properly represented against large corporations that, quite frankly, only think about money and their bottom line. Our goal here and our mission here in De La Rosa Law is here to represent you and each of your loved ones. What's the mission? The mission is that each and every single client not only has proper representation, but has direct access to an attorney, gets responses as quickly as possible, and is never taken advantage of, not once during the entire process. And they can know that they have a lawyer that's here to fight for them and to fight for the entire community.
What would you say is the people that are hesitant?
Well, unfortunately, the legal representation has always had bad recognition because of improper representation or just a bad service. And unfortunately, like most fields, there's always going to be certain professionals that offer better quality than others. What I'm willing to tell you is that I fought for residents. I fought for over 300,000 people when I was in elected office. And I represented not only the city of Hialeah, I represented the entire Miami-Dade County on large municipal boards. So I know what it's like to give quality service to each and every single resident. I'm here to also let you know that I'm going to offer that same exact service to each and every one of my clients.